Today, I'm diving into the lyrics of some of your favorite rap songs to uncover the hidden meanings and messages that you may have missed.
I'm on top, on my grind, I'ma always get it.
Rap music has always been known for its competitive nature and complex and intricate wordplay. And sometimes, the messages hidden within these songs can be easy to miss. A lot of us listen to our favorite songs on repeat, but we might not always catch the subtle hints and clues that artists leave behind. These hidden meanings can add a whole new layer of depth to the music, making it more enjoyable and more thought-provoking. One of the challenges of understanding these deeper themes is that they can be cleverly disguised or referenced in a way that's not immediately obvious. So fans might need to pay close attention to the lyrics, or even do a little bit of research to fully understand the intended message. The use of subtle hints and clues can also be a way for artists to send a warning shot without being too explicit or too confrontational. By using coded language or indirect references, artists can convey their message and let the audience try to decipher the hidden meanings. This makes the music more engaging and more interactive. Today, I'm taking a look at a few tracks that contain hidden warning shots from some of your favorite rappers. Now, it's pretty well documented that the late prodigy of Mobb Deep and Jay-Z didn't exactly see eye to eye. But what may not be well known is what sparked the feud. The beef between Jay-Z and Prodigy started with a lyric from Jay-Z's 1998 song, Money Cash Hoes, and the line in particular, he says, "It's like New York's been soft ever since Snoop came through and crushed the buildings." That line was interpreted by Prodigy as a diss to Mobb Deep and New York, referencing a scene in the New York video where Snoop Dogg kicks down a few prominent New York City landmarks. This happened to be during a time where there was heavy conflict between the East Coast and West Coast, and since Mobb Deep had been one of the more vocal advocates for the East Coast, firing back at some of the West Coast rappers, they felt that since Jay-Z had remained neutral in the conflict, he shouldn't have had a say in the matter. So it should come at no surprise that when Prodigy heard this line, he responded with one of his own on Mobb Deep's Quiet Storm, where he says, "We the streets is watching, boy, move diligent. You better walk like that nigga on the tightrope do," making a reference to Jay-Z's Streets is Watching. Another example is Jay-Z's second verse on Imaginary Player, where he says, "Damn, Playboy, where the fuck is the Hummer at? Where's all the ice with all the platinum under that? Those ain't Rolex diamonds. What the fuck you done to that?" It's believed that that line was aimed at none other than Mase. While I don't know exactly what prompted the feud overall, Mase did explain in an interview that he was trying to emulate Biggie's custom jewelry style, which led to him getting his bust down watch, and of course, which led to the subsequent diss from Jay-Z.
He said those are Rolex diamonds. It was still real diamonds. It just wasn't factory like everybody wear today.
At the end of the day, that's what Ho was talking about.
Yeah, he was talking about me.
So yeah, Rolex diamonds. What the fuck you?
So,
and that was crazy. Then you what the fuck you done to that?
Yeah,
that was nasty, man.
Damn, it was rough out here. Next is Biggie's Kick in the Door, a classic produced by none other than DJ Premier. Of course, the famous line goes, "Your reign on the top was short like leprechauns as I crushed so-called willies, thugs, and rapper Dom." This was believed to be a response to Nas's The Message, where he specifically says, "It's one life, one love, so there can only be one king." This kind of represented like a changing of the guard in the New York City hip-hop landscape. Nas does address this on the song Last Real Nigga Alive on the Godson album, which is the perfect segue into this last one, which is Rain Goes to Biggie on the Shark Biter skit on the Only Built for Cuban Links album. While Ghostface and Raekwon didn't engage in direct conflict with Biggie, there was some tension stemming from Ghostface's comments on Only Built for Cuban Links, where he appeared to criticize Biggie for similarities between his Ready to Die album cover and Nas's Illmatic album cover. He also stated that Biggie kind of adopted the same mafioso style that was popular with the Wu and others.
Niggas bit off a Nas shit, you know what I'm saying? Well, niggas caught his little album cover, boom, then I did a Nas to that shit. Yeah. I'm like, damn, what the fuck, man? It's like these happy-go-lucky niggas, man, when they get on, man, they want to pop a little champagne.
Like I said,
you know?
Despite this, though, Ghost and Ray have publicly stated that they respected Biggie and that they saw him as a great MC.
First of all, I love Big. Me and Ray and Cap was up in the club. I think it was the Key Club or something like that, remember?
Mm-hmm. Capadonna?
Yeah, and we fucked around. I shook his hand, met him and all that shit, because I was like, I was done with all that. With that shit.
After the skit?
Yeah.
They acknowledged that the competitive atmosphere of the time and their desire to support Nas was there, but there was no prominent diss or anything like that. The significance of these hidden meanings cannot be overstated. They only showcase the creativity and skill of these legends, but they also demonstrated how important it was to keep those skills as an MC sharp and polished. especially in an environment where the competition was fierce. As I look back at some of these moments in hip-hop, it's clear that they played a crucial role in the culture. They added depth, complexity, and replay value to a lot of the music, making it more enjoyable and thought-provoking for us fans. But, as always, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Did you happen to know about these subliminal diss tracks? Let me know in the comments, but also share your thoughts down below of your favorite songs with hidden meanings. If you're interested in exploring more content just like this, be sure to hit that like button, click the bell icon to where it shows all so that you get notified when I upload new videos, and consider subscribing to the channel so that you see more videos just like these. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, I truly appreciate you guys for watching. Peace.